Well, this is Chat Time with Veronica. So let's pick an interesting subject. I'm going to grab a glass of wine. You can grab a glass of wine, beer, water, or nothing. But I'd really love it if you'd come join me. Sit down, take a seat, and let's talk. Hello. Sunday I had something interesting happen to me, and for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you might have seen that I was kind of upset about a post. Well, what happened was Sunday morning I woke up and I have a Twitter account and I don't post very much on there, occasionally a boudoir picture or something. And I found out this one guy started following me and he was retweeting everything that was on my page almost. Everything that was sexy. So I went to see. I don't understand Twitter at all. So I go, okay, I'm going to go check this out. And I go look and come to find out he is retweeting mine and another lady's. And this lady happens to be on Instagram. I've seen her. I think she's pretty popular in the MILF and Cougar world. She appears to do cam appearances and things of that nature, so she's a little bit more on that side. But when I saw that, I thought, okay, so I figured that I was being identified as I'm kind of like what she does, and I'm not. Because I don't do cam and I don't do that kind of stuff, and I don't post nude pictures, etc. And she does, and that's fine for her. But I just automatically went, I was really uncomfortable thinking that I was being categorized in something. I mean, literally, it was just my pictures and hers that he was retweeting. And so it kind of upset me to be categorized like that in the same thing she does. And again, it's just not for me. I just want to make that clear that she can do whatever she likes. And then at the same time, though, I did the whole judgy thing, well, I guess, her boobs are bigger or whatever, But the good thing is that at least this time I saw a lot of good in me. So when I looked at the pictures, the comparisons weren't always negative about myself. So that was a good sign, because normally that would not have happened a year ago. I would have been, she's, got a better waistline or this or that or the other thing. But what I saw was that I'm happy with myself. So that was a good thing. So now I go, okay, I don't have to worry about that. But I didn't want to be grouped like that. And then I started, realizing too how much on my page, on my big Instagram, and I post daily and a couple times a day, started making me realize that no matter what they say, everyone's thinking of me that way. Thinking of me as a, maybe thinking of me as a person that, posts because they're, promoting their cams and things like that. Their cam appearances or their recordings or their movies or what have you. But so it really upset me. I didn't want to be like that, and I wanted to make sure people didn't see me like that. And it upset me more than I thought it would. It really bothered me. So I put a picture up, and on one side it was just me and my panties and my bra, what I normally post on a regular basis, and the other picture beside it was me completely naked, except for I had hearts here, here, and here. But I also blocked out my face, and I blocked out everything that made me unique as far as my tattoo and the picture behind me that I have people comment about. And no one got it. No one noticed on the other picture that my face wasn't there. I mean, a couple people did. They said later they did. They just didn't want to say anything because they didn't know if I did it on purpose. Even though in the writing it said on the left picture with the panties, this is what I want to post and this is what everyone else wants me to post. So I was basically saying, here, you can have this body if you like, but you're not going to get the face that goes with it or any identifying marks or the smile or anything that's the body. Or here is what, I want to show. I want to show my whole being, but not necessarily naked. This is what I want to do. I don't want to show this. And then it just really disappointed me on how many people didn't see that, and how many people that even, I talk to regularly and have commented on my smile and have commented on the picture in the background and all of those things didn't say anything about the face being covered or the eyes or the smile. So it really was disappointing that it really doesn't matter. That's what I kind of started thinking. Well, it really doesn't matter. It was just disappointing because I thought really people were more following me for that. Because I know that there's a lot of people that post sexy pictures that don't necessarily have their whole, self out there. So I posted that picture, and then again, I just got really disappointed, and I said, well, I'm not going to post any more sexy pictures. Well, then what happens is then I lose what I'm doing. Every time I say that, and every time I try to go that way, I lose what I'm doing. I post those for me, and I really realized it this morning. Woke up and I took some pictures, and I'm like, no, this is for me. This is for me. I'm not doing it anymore for anyone else. I don't care what they say. I don't care how they categorize me. I need to see these. I need to keep myself in check. I like to see the pictures, not because I enjoy seeing me as much as I like to keep an eye on myself. I am still afraid of, gaining the weight back and things like that. And it truly keeps me in check, knowing that I have to, or I don't have to, but that I post a picture every day. It's just going to keep me in check. It's just like not working. It'd be very easy for me not to put on makeup in the morning or anything else, but because I'm doing, a video on the tarot cards and a video here or whatever, or a picture, I get up and I get ready for the day. So, in a sense, it helps me. In a lot of ways, I could see myself very easily not get out of bed. Just why get out of bed? Put sweats on, put your hair up in a ponytail, and that's it, So I just kind of wanted to explain what I went through, and I really was frustrated too because I took a step backwards, and I keep doing that, and I keep allowing other people to dictate to me. And I did want to talk about that I allow people to dictate. It's just like, growing up, I was never good enough. I wasn't, I could never match my sister, ever in a million years. I could not be as good as her no matter what I did. I could frickin' make $1 million and I wouldn't have been as good as her because it would have been done incorrectly. Through my whole marriage, I wasn't good enough. I wasn't fun enough. I wasn't sexy enough. I wasn't this, I wasn't that. And now here I'm going, wait, I'm stopping because other people are categorizing me or wanting more or seeing this or that. Who the frick cares? I'm tired of, not being good enough. I'm good enough, I'm done with it. I may not be the same, and that's okay. I don't want to be the same. And I just really felt like, that's it. This is like something that I can't stop doing, I got to do it. It's for me. Maybe someday I'll stop. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it forever, but it's more than just about a picture. It's more than just about a body. It's more than that. And I have to remember that. I can tell you guys all I want, but I have to remember, and I have to be strong, and I have to remember that this whole Instagram thing is helping me be strong. I mean, I take step backs. I do it probably every other week. But I tend to go up above that the next time, and it gets better and better and better, and I see more and more of myself and what I want to do. So with that said, that was the whole issue, and it was very interesting. So I posted today, and I said, you know what, this is for me. You guys can interact any way you want. You can look at this any way you want. If you're vulgar, I'm going to block you. If you're not appreciative, I'm going to block you. Don't ask me to post anymore or less or whatever. This is what I'm doing. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride, have fun, smile. That's it. I'm just not going to take the vulgarities anymore, and I'm not going to take, because more than the vulgar comments, what really bothers me is when I feel like someone's saying it's not good enough. And I tend to lash out and comment them back instead of just going, block him. It doesn't matter if he doesn't think I'm good enough, because I've had too many people in my life telling me I'm not good enough. I've had it everywhere. Even in my last job, it was wasn't good enough. I was smart enough. I had it, but I didn't have a dick. So in the good old boys club, I could have never gone any further than where I was. So in that respect, I wasn't good enough because I didn't have that male. I'm not a male, and so it seems like no matter what, something catches me that's going to put me back. No, get down. You are good enough, but there's just that thing, that one thing you don't have. So I'm done with it. I am good enough. I'm good enough to do whatever I want to do. If I'm going to go back in the corporate world, frickin' A, I'm not going to end up being just a manager. I'm going to be a president. I'm done with it. I am smart enough. I am good enough. I'm tough enough. I'm all of it. And no one's going to tell me otherwise anymore. No more. I'm done. So anyway, have a great day. I hope you had fun. Thanks.